The fuck?
Yeah, that's a great start. We are live.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
My bottle, like, I have a water bottle that's empty, and it was just like, pop, and like fell off. I was like, what?
But yeah,
Weird.
welcome to part 2 of Neath the Saturnine Moon. And I am Nicholas. I am the GM for this. I almost used the word clusterfuck, but we're not there yet.
Just wait. Just wait.
Yeah.
So, right, I already broke the
time.
barrier, so you're good.
Yeah. So let's start. Mo, you can.
Yes, I'm Mole at Molthulu. In various places, I'm playing Christopher and the magical architect. That's about all I can describe, really. I'm in a library. I'm not going to get killed.
I'm Adelaide. I'm playing Jonquil, the Dryad Librarian, who likes books, obviously, and occult things, and is not busy getting herself beat up.
Hi, and I'm Lara. I'm playing Odd, the Oread healer, who may very shortly have to use their healing abilities because I'm the one in a fight.
Yeah. And Jess is at Fan Expo Toronto, so she can't be here.
I mean, priorities, seriously.
Yeah.
It's fine. We get to kill her off this episode, so that's fun.
No.
Punishment for not.
Let's not kill Jess. What about just a maiming?
Maiming is okay. I'm against playing player characters that are not, here.
She could just, stick her arm back when we cut it off, right? Like, that's how it works with Undead. Just sew it back on?
I don't want to give away too much, but there is a little bit more to it than that.
Oh,
Okay. Secrets.
super glue. That's the secret.
Duct tape. So yeah, who wanted to do the recap?
Oh, I'll do the recap. That's fine. Okay, so last week we all met up. There were some weird things, lightning spots in the ghost park, twigs that were arranged quite oddly. We heard about Elias missing in the storm that had happened. In fact, multiple people are missing. Some odd runes on some stones that we found. Corroded thing. And I discovered from one of my mothers that it's power rune that was used in a ritual. And the same thing happened 150 years ago in a similar lightning storm where similar people disappeared similarly. And after meeting up, getting some nice bread, cup of tea, we went back up at the ghost park where we found some ravens. And they did not like us rearranging their twigs. One of their keepers showed up, didn't really say anything to us, and then he turned into dust or something like that. We decided to split up the party. 2 of us went to go investigate further. 2 of us went to the library, of course, because that's where the best things happen. And Christopher and I researching the library, and Odd and Slancha are getting themselves into some trouble.
Correction. We talked to the Raven Keeper, and he did know some things. He told us.
He did know some things.
Yes. He was Vemeron, I think was his name. And he said that night someone came. My dog's making noise. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that. He's doing his thing. Someone came and chucked something at Elias and ran away. And that apparently was maybe what caused him to disappear or die or something. It was
That's right.
He turned into dust. He crumbled into dust.
And wasn't it the ravens that told us where all the other spots were?
Yeah, there were like 10 different spots.
Yeah, they're all around the city.
Yeah, they're like circling the city. And Odd had a conversation with someone that they know from their past that apparently after the storm, some kids were poking around one of the circles, and these weird undead things came and took the kid and stabbed him, and a stone of some sort, and it was very weird, and that's when stuff showed up. So that's why we're in the fight. It's not just a random fight.
They just really wanted to beat somebody up, so they just went
Yeah.
around town. Give me your lunch money, kid.
Yep. So yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. So we will start outside of what's his face? Skarn's apartment. Where Skarn has been looking at the undead people who, in lack for a better word, shambled towards you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say we should roll initiative.
Cool. Starting right off.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That's gonna be.
I'll roll initiative to see when I get to turn the page in this book.
No.
That's gonna be in weapons, probably. Maybe?
It's in weapons.
Weapons. There's initiative. Okay.
Yeah, and you are prepared, so you will roll cool.
Okay. Sweet. I'm cool. I'm real cool. Well, that's an advantage. Ooh, Sludge did much better.
Yeah, Sanja, and now we have the other ones. Well, theirs. They are also prepared.
Ooh.
And the way this works is that you have PC and NPC.
Mm-hmm.
That means that any that hasn't taken their turn this turn can claim that spot. So it's not a fixed order, it's just a fixed order of the groupings.
Okay. Yeah, so going back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who wants to start? Do Odd wants to start, or do?
I think Odd probably will, because I think they're a little more familiar with what might happen here.
Yeah.
So I turn around. Oh, what are these? You see what happened last night? And I'm gonna I don't think they'd throw the first punch. I don't feel like Odd. But I'm gonna kind of interpose myself between me and the rest of the group, because I know that Skarn was really worried about this happening, and I don't want Skarn to get injured, because we decided to come here and ask questions.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm being big and in the way.
Let's see, what else can you do? You have that sounds like a maneuver, and your actions.
Yeah, I don't have a specific talent or anything for that.
No.
Actually, I'll bare my teeth a little bit, back off.
Okay, that sounds like you're actually trying to intimidate them.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Wait a little so I can figure out the difficulty.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I need to look at their sheets first.
Yep. And if it makes a difference, I have a talent, Wicked Smile. I get a boost to intimidation checks.
Yeah. I will add the boost.
Cool.
And the intimidation, that seems... Oh dear God, this is probably going to be... Yeah, you can roll.
Okay. Is this going to be a coercion check? I'm trying to get them to do what I want. Okay.
Yes.
Here we go. Hey! That's 3 successes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's scary.
One of them sidesteps you.
Okay.
The other one is just standing there looking a little bit sheepish, and the jaw unhinges a little bit, and you can see some sort of moldy drool just drip out.
Ew.
And Slange is going, these are not like me. And
No, yeah, they smell worse. You don't smell too bad, considering.
yeah, and
Got a little off.
and the one that wasn't intimidated is lounging forward and taking a rusty sword, just shopping.
Ooh.
And difficulty for it was a long time since I did this.
Combat
Yeah.
is the whole thing.
It's in the difficulties one. Engage, that's a 1 difficulty. I was wrong. And the shambler will attack. Where are the weapons? Rusty blade.
Ooh.
And that's
Success but threat.
yeah. So it slashes you for 3 damage. No, 5 damage. Minus your soak. What are you soak? It should be...
Is this mine?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
It should say that.
Maybe that's a skill?
Sorry.
Oh, my soak is 4. Sorry, that's at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So you take 1 damage.
I take 1 damage. Okay. Ow. Got me.
Yeah.
All right.
And then it's Slange's turn, and she'll try to do some magic. So let me see. Base difficulty 1. Yeah, they will do something not terrible, but something unexpected. They will start to do some small hand gestures, and there are some flashes of magic as they do this. And let's see, what did happen? It was a good roll.
That's a good roll. Yeah.
Yeah. So they suddenly the sparks just explode, and they start to just engulf themselves in sort of a slight dull shimmer. And that's their turn.
Cool.
And the other shambler will then try to go past Odd to stab. I'm gonna say it will be more difficult though, because there's a whole different person in the way. But you are still a bit close, so. Oh no.
Oh,
Nothing
no.
happened.
Yep.
They launch it forward and the rusty blade just misses. And it cleaves the air between Odd and Slanja. And it's your turn again.
Okay. Well, this is there isn't a need for this, and I'm gonna swing with my fist at probably the one that's trying to get past me toward my friends.
Your fist, you say?
Yeah. So with the because they're like hand wraps, right? That would be technically the cestus.
Yeah, if you use the cestus, will do a lot more damage than if you swing your fist.
Yep. Yeah. So I use the cestus.
Yes.
All right. No, what are they doing?
Yeah.
All right. Do I just roll? I think on here, this part. Hey, that's a success and 3 advantages.
Yeah. You can spend those advantages, I think, for a crit.
Yes.
How many? What is the crit level on the cestus?
Good question.
It's
4.
4.
So
Okay.
Can't quite.
Yeah, almost.
All right. But I can disorient with 3, right? So I'd like to do that.
No, it lasts 3 rounds, the disorient. That's
Okay.
what it means.
Got it.
You do that automatically.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I just clock the shambler.
Yeah.
And...
Parts of the skull just crumbles in. Because you did some damage. 5, I think.
Yes.
And that means that the head of that one probably comes loose a little bit and it tinges to the side, and then it slouches down a bit. And
that's my turn.
Yeah. And that one is down, so it can't do much. Slanja will attempt some minor magic again. It went so well last time, so I'm using the same. Oh no. That was failure.
It went so well last time.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
Yeah. So Slanja shoots out a small ray of fire that bounces a little bit off the shield of the scrambler that's standing up. So the shield is starting to fire and it just drops it down to the ground, And you can see the fire is now starting to, spread a little bit.
That's not good.
No. And then this shambler will attack. Because that's what they can do. What did the barrier do? Right, so that would be roll.
Ooh, they're not rolling well.
No, because it's me who's rolling.
We appreciate
it. It grabs a hold of Slungy and tries to hit, but the magic is just bending it a little bit. And it's your turn.
All right. Well, I've disoriented that one, so I'm gonna kind of continue the swing and go for the other one that stabbed me.
Yep.
So same thing, hitting with the cestus. Hopefully. Where'd they come from? Hey! That I think I can use the crit.
Yes, you can.
That's 5 advantages. Nice.
So let's see what happens to the...
Critical.
Yeah, I need to find it first.
Okay.
Because there it is.
Ooh.
Oh. So yeah, you hit it, and they are parts of it just bends outwards, the ribs, and it seems like it has difficult to move a little bit right now. But since you are in close combat, it will attempt to fight you.
Go for it.
Yeah. Almost. So yeah,
threats.
Yeah, you feel the rusty blade just carve into your stone body.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes a sort of a grinding noise. And you take 1 damage again.
All right.
But I'm gonna say you will also take 2 strain damage.
Okay. 2 strain damage.
Yep.
All right. Whoa, that was weird.
Yeah. And Slanja is just now trying to go back and hide behind people.
Yeah, no, do that.
So, your turn.
Is it my turn again?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the one that I hit just previously. Because I didn't like that, what it did. So I'm gonna try and smush it again. Other cestus.
Yeah.
Hey! 4 successes, 3 advantages.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say that since you did that much damage to it, you made 8 damage.
Yep.
It's quite dead.
Oh,
Wasn't it dead already?
Well, it was dead to start with, but
now
no.
it's
It's
very
disassembled dead, if you put it that way.
Oh goodness, bones get everywhere.
Yeah. And Skarn is gone. Oh, you. What? No.
What? It was trying to attack us.
Yeah, I mean, I thank you for your help. But perhaps we should
Go.
get rid of the bodies.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, they're that, yeah, in bits. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the one still up, right?
No, both of them are
No?
done.
Oh, that one's done.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
And if you look at them, well, I'm thinking. Well, let's see how this can go. I am still not used to how to set the difficulties on this game. Especially not when I have to, play one of the characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It adds a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Slancha.
Oh, no.
That's not a good roll.
Slancha walks up to one of the corpses.
Mm-hmm.
And pokes it a little bit. And it seems to, start to want to get up again.
Oh. Is it supposed to do that?
It's dead. Dead things rise. I mean, it's what we do, sort of.
Yeah. Is there a
But
way
not-
to stop it from, like...
Well, what I've heard is that when dead people die, they tend to die. Not...
Yeah.
These are... It's a bad word, but I'm gonna use abomination.
Okay. So... We should, like...
Stab it.
I don't have a knife. Do you have a knife?
Well, punching it worked.
Okay.
And you hear
punch it.
Yeah, and the door behind you is slammed shut, and you can hear the locks go click. So punch it with the cestus again.
Okay.
Wait, I will need to set the difficulty because it's not
No problem.
3. Yeah, now.
Now punch it. Okay. Punching. 1 advantage.
Yeah. You hit it, and it seems to still want to get back up together. But it's not quite there yet, so you realize that you can probably, disassemble it and just pull it apart, and hopefully that will do.
I'm a doctor, not a fighter.
I don't think that's the song lyrics.
I guess. Sure. This is...
Yeah. Okay. And Slanja runs forward and take one of the legs and just rips it off and starts to run away with it.
Okay, I gingerly pick them up. Bits. Where am I supposed to... Just dump them. Okay. Ooh. They get kind of touchy if you put stuff in there, whatever, don't they?
I've put things in the river lots of times. No one has complained.
Okay. All right. walk over to go toward the edge of the river here to dump the body in.
Yeah. And we will cut to the Flotsam library.
Book boys!
Yeah.
You know, they had to take the easy option and just go talk to somebody.
Mm.
So you're sitting there in this grand library made up of salvaged books, bookshelves. Some of it is probably custom made. Some of it seems to have grown that way. And there are not many people present. How many books have you brought forward?
I'm gonna say like a solid overkill of 25.
Yeah.
It's a pile that's slowly growing.
Yeah.
As we move through them.
I love it.
Just because this one had like a sentence or two that might be relevant. This one had a pretty good paragraph that I could remember. This one had like it was in the subtitle.
What are you researching?
We were looking at trying to decipher. I think you were trying to decipher the runes. I was looking at geography and maps and things, looking at the history of the town and seeing if there was any record of this lightning storm, which there really wasn't.
If I recall, I'd figured out that the runes and stuff had both necromantic and elemental
Yes.
elements to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And I think I was looking at books to try and delve in further as to exactly what those elements were.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, Jonquil, you make what should I call it? Lore roll, knowledge
Sure.
roll.
I can do that.
And Christopher, you make a forbidden.
Yay, the worst one out of two. Yay. Is it set up for me?
Yeah.
Oh, I got a success.
Yeah, that's good. It's not that hard to do because there are lots of books here and about lots of different subjects. But yeah, we will start with Christopher. You find that the purpose of the ritual is still a little bit unknown, but it seems to be siphoning life force into another being, and doing so, the elemental things are basically there to as a camouflage.
Okay. So the idea is for people to look at the magic and think it's an elemental thing, and not a necromantic thing.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like on my notes that I actually got the siphon thing last time.
Yeah. But you need to figure out what they do. You just figure out. But yeah, it's the necromancy is very above your level.
Well, my guess is, because we know about that there was focus in casting this, my guess is whoever's focus is the one that's getting the life force.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess. Could be completely wrong. This isn't my area of magic. I'm trying to use magic to build houses, damn it.
And Jonquil, you're finding out that when this happened 450 years ago, there was one person that was blamed for it. They suspected he had accomplices or something, but he never gave those up. And he has a sort of a study in the old district. Due to the nature of this, they basically just boarded it up and then left.
So he left on his
No,
own
no,
will.
he was taken.
He was taken.
Yeah, it seems like they beheaded him because you don't go around killing people with necromancy unpunished.
I'm gonna go back over to one of my mothers. I guess probably my true mother, since she's more familiar with the lay of the land and the town, like the town's history. And I'm gonna point to where I found his name and what happened to him. And so this study, there's not like anything weird about it, is there? No like spooky stories.
Well, I think someone is living there.
It's boarded up.
Yeah, and I think they took the boards down after a while. We have been trying to get the books and collections, but we have been chased away because.
Oh, there's books there.
Yeah, it's a study. We haven't.
Oh, well, I'll go and get them. That's fine.
We haven't been there for 50 years or so perhaps it's okay now. I don't know. How long do humans live?
Not very long. Kind of squishy. Don't tell him I said that.
Yeah, no. I know of the thing called tact.
Yeah, I don't have any of that.
I know, but perhaps you can learn.
Okay. Yeah, I'll flounce on back to Christopher.
Yeah.
Tell him what I know.
And we're being raided. Hello.
Be a good late.
We are playing an RPG called Genesys, so stick around and watch. It's not Stardew Valley, but we can.
This is Stardew Valley. This is the DLC. I need coffee to give you my love. So.
Yeah, and I'm thinking as researching these things has taken a little bit of a time, so.
Well, I think the original plan was for them to go and have the chat and then meet us here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I think so.
So, I'm gonna say that Slanja is taking on themselves to make sure that the body parts are separated, and we'll meet you later. That way, I don't have to play a character because.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Do you ever? Never mind. Don't mix your own. Do you fall apart every so often? I don't want you to accidentally mix yourself up and get like.
No.
Anyway.
No. I don't fall apart. I'm taking care of myself. I make sure wounds are stitched up and.
Good. Self-care is good. Take care of yourself. All right. I feel good about this. How to walk back.
Self-care is good. Have a bath bomb. Yeah.
Make sure you don't accidentally get your finger lost in a pile of dead body parts. It's a good. On we'll walk back then. at that point.
Order a large pizza all for yourself.
Yeah. So how does Odd make an entrance?
Just I don't think Odd's that dramatic. I think you just sort of. This is the library, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, probably make some noise. You just hear the door like just click close, and then like some footsteps sounds. Hey.
Oh God!
Hi. Oh.
Christopher
I
hasn't
forgot.
noticed. He's still poring over pages.
Oops. Sorry. It blood.
Just a little scary there.
Sorry.
Not your face. I mean, just in general. Deck, not your face. You look great.
Thanks. We almost didn't look great. Got attacked. Talking. It was some undead types, shambly things. I don't know. We're talking. Went and talked to an old friend. He said that well, not when everyone disappeared, but like the next day, I think. So I try and remember my notes here. Let me find it. There we go. Some shambling things came, like, it attacked us out of the fog and grabbed like a kid and a stone out of the circle. There's like a kid around poking at it and stuff. Stabbed the kid, and something about, as Nicholas, try and remember what my notes mean, because I was not very specific on this part. The thunder like honed in on the stone or something.
Yeah.
It was real weird. And my friend was nervous about telling me about it. I think he's worried that. And then, yeah, I guess I can see why. Hey, sorry, my thoughts are real scattered here. That's the first time I've killed anyone in a while, so,
At the words "killed anyone," that's when Christopher finally realizes that Odd's there.
Hey!
Killed someone.
Yeah, that's what she said.
They were pre-deceased. That makes it better.
Yeah, fair.
Wasn't Sonia, was it?
No. Slancha is busy making sure that the now deceased, pre-deceased, deceased bits are not gonna coalesce together and shamble after us again.
Did you kill Solancha?
No. Slancha's fine.
Okay.
You can do like magic. It's all sparkly. There's a fire. Oh, I forgot to put out the fire. Oops.
Well,
There may be a fire down in Red Shades tonight, so watch out for smog. Smoke inhalation is a serious business. You don't want to do that.
she's Smokey the Bear.
Anyway, no, Slasha's fine. She's making sure that the bits of dead people aren't going to become undead again. And yeah, this is real weird. What have you found out?
A lot less weird than you.
Well,
Okay.
that's debatable.
Oh, well, so runes. All right?
Mhm.
Listen, they're necromantic and elemental, but the elemental is a disguise. It's a ruse. It's a master ruseman setting these things up. All right?
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be sucking the life force out of these people and putting it into another person thing.
That last bit is part supposition. It's definitely draining life force. Where exactly it's going, we're not 100% on yet.
Huh.
But we do have a lead. So
Okay.
there's a house, shack, something. I don't know, something in the old town. A study. I know where it is, I think.
Sounds like a house.
But this guy that lived there, they thought he did it 150 years ago when the same storm happened and the same people disappeared. But they killed him. So it's not really him. Unless they didn't kill him. In which case, it could be him.
Well, not the same people, because Elias isn't that old.
Well, no, but similar.
I see.
Like,
I
humans
get
all
you.
look the same to me, to be honest. So,
Well, from everything I've been told and seen in the past couple of days, and knowing about necromancy, just because he died doesn't mean he didn't come back.
well, he did lose his head, allegedly. So,
Usually important.
okay, fair point.
All right, so we'll keep an eye out for Elias's disembodied, or what's the word?
No, not Elias. I'm talking about the guy from.
No, I don't know this guy's name.
Oh!
They just said he did it.
Who got? Wait, Elias didn't get beheaded. Elias got zapped by lightning.
Yeah.
No. The guy that did it 150 years ago.
Is headless.
Yeah. So,
Decapitated. That's the word. Took me a while. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. You found a name, though. Edric?
oh, I did?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Edric.
Edric. Right. Edric.
Edric without a Hedrick.
Edric without a Hedric. Oh, I love that. Hedric. Anyway, I vaguely know where Hedric's house is. Kinda, sorta.
Okay. We can go there and, I mean, if he hasn't lived there in a while, we'll see what.
Oh, well, someone's living there, they said.
Oh.
You never know. Maybe they're beheaded too.
All
I'm
right.
just wondering who should knock on the door. Because I don't have very good experience with that.
What, knocking on doors?
No, they didn't like you.
I'm pretty charming.
I'm sneaky,
So my mom say anyway.
but we can do whatever we want to. I mean, well, if this person is living where an old creepy dead guy used to live, they might be old and creepy and dead.
Maybe.
Brett, do we want them to know that we're looking? Or do we want to...
Nikos.
Yeah.
Well, he's got books there.
It's an out of character thought that I've had, which I'm basically want to ask you a question to see as to whether it be something that might occur to Christopher. In necromancy, how important would be focuses and stuff like that, i.e. the decapitated head of a powerful necromancer?
Well, make a roll forbidden.
Right now, or do you need to change things?
I need to change a little bit first because this is,
Not your wheelhouse.
yeah, and also it's quite specific knowledge.
Well, I don't mean specifically a decapitated head. What I'm thinking is whether focuses and i.e. somebody powerful.
You can make a roll now.
Yeah, I failed.
Oh.
I might spend some experience on forbidden law. I have no ranks in it yet.
Yeah, as a sort of a talisman focus or something, a head of a necromancer seems like it probably might be high on things to get.
Okay. Also, necromancy is not really my thing, so...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'd possibly use necromancy for is to make a refrigerator. To stop people dying. Yeah, just slow decomposition.
So yeah.
And everything's still room temperature. Ugh. Ugh.
Well, you'd set it up in a traditional larder type room, which would be not that.
True. Now I'm imagining room temperature milk.
Don't do that. It's
No.
but yeah. I'm thinking. Is there anything else you want to know before you head out there?
I can't think of anything. The main thing I'm going to be pondering while we're walking is trying, with the piece of paper I've got with the runes and stuff, is trying to separate the camouflage stuff from the necromantic stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, the important parts are and what the not important parts are in all this. But that'll be just something that'll be the reason why I'm not talking to the others while we walk.
Okay. So, you arrive outside this house. It's about 4 stories tall. Have spires that reach up. You can tell that probably some gargoyles have been living on the top. There is a big staircase leading up to it. You can see 4 old wooden boards set aside to the side of it. And Jonquil, you hear a sort of a song. And I want you to make what is the skill's name? I need to figure out what it was. Discipline check?
Discipline.
Yes.
Interesting. Ooh.
And
Okay.
wait until I have set up the difficulty.
Oh.
But yeah, we can use that one because I think it makes sense.
Same thing, probably, yeah.
Yeah. So one threat. Yeah. You realize that this is. It sounds a little bit like home, but a little bit different. You would assume that the collection here is it's in the beginning of trying to sort of evolve into one of a dryad tree, like the library. But it's still not an adult one like the one you're living in. So it's being a little bit more invasive. And you kind of zone out a little bit as the song from the volumes of books inside just drowns your ears a little bit.
Oh, the books are singing.
Yeah, the collection of the books. Yeah, this is basically a young dryad tree of the same kind as the flotsam. Basically, collection of books gathered together is a sort of a...
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we're here.
Yeah.
Like I said before.
Okay, John, go and see if there's a decapitated head.
What'd you say?
Decapitated head.
Oh, right. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna creep up to the house and see if I can peek in a window if they're not boarded up anymore.
The windows are the windows are not boarded up. They have iron grates, and they have inside lots and lots of cloth hanging, preventing insight. It's the people who lived here or lives here doesn't want people to peek in.
It's there.
What's there?
The head. I'm just kidding.
Mm.
No, can't say anything. So,
Ah, I see. Well, sneak in, knock on the door.
does it?
If we knock on the door, I can also sort of hide if we don't want whoever's there to know. Like, I mean, if we've got another shambler situation, which, nah, I feel like a shambler might eat the curtains or something. I don't know. But they just eat the boards. I don't know. It's not giving me that vibe. Maybe.
Okay, you two hide.
Okay.
They know that we come around pretty often for books, so I'm gonna knock on the door and ask for some books. And if there's nobody home, then we can just go inside.
I like it. This is a good plan. All right. Ready, Christopher?
He's baffled.
Your face makes very interesting expressions.
I'm just not sure.
Range that I have not experienced before.
I'm just not sure how good I am at hiding.
Okay, we'll just go around the corner. There's like a wall. Just go around the corner.
You just sort of step into the shadows and stay still.
I'm wearing a white shirt.
Oh. You could put some dust on it.
Oh, roll on the ground.
That'll be very inconspicuous.
I'll go around the corner.
It's a good idea. I will try and stay within sight of the door, probably. Going, like, just kind of attempting to blend into the stonework around.
Yeah. Okay. And you go up and knock.
Yeah.
You knock, and you can hear it echoes inside.
I look as sad and angelic as possible.
Yeah.
Just waiting at the door.
And as you wait there, it takes a while. Do you knock several times, or are you just knocking once?
Yeah, like I knock like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. And you can hear someone is moving things by the door. Big things. And then the door opens a little bit and we're closed. And then the door.
Oh no! I come from the flotsam.
We're definitively closed. And then the door shuts.
I knock again.
And you can see in one of the door windows, you see the curtains are parted a little bit, and then an eye looks, and then it goes.
My family says I can't eat if I don't get any books.
The door opens a little bit, and sucks to be you then. And then and the door.
Please, sir. I look over my shoulder. We gotta get it.
I don't think that worked so well. Nice try.
Well, someone's home.
Yeah. So sneak in. They're probably gonna see us
Probably.
so far. Unless they go out at any point.
How high up is this place? Is it? You said it's 2 stories, 3 stories?
4.
Oh, it's 4.
Yeah.
There's gargoyles up there. We could talk to the gargoyles.
Ooh,
They usually know stuff.
it's not a bad idea. I'm pretty good with climbing up stacks and racks of books. I'm gonna look for if there's a kind of mossy, ivy-covered place for me to climb up.
Hey, Christopher, make sure.
What?
Come back. It didn't work.
Hey, catch me if I fall.
All right. Try. Not very soft for landing.
There are a few junk things in the alley. You can probably climb up a little bit on the other building and then jump over. So make a athletics roll.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. Since things are in bad shape, I will add 2 of those.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Oh!
Oh no.
Failure.
Yeah. You start to climb up, and the boxes you stand up suddenly just collapses.
We could make it a little easier.
What?
And from the noise, you can see one of the curtains on the 2nd floor opens up, and someone is looking down on you. And then
I'm looking for food. I'm so hungry.
Surprise.
Just so hungry.
Maybe we should just go in at this point.
When there's someone there, so they're gonna hear you. Unless you want to beat him up too.
No, just that's true.
Oh, you know what? Okay. All right. You look pretty mean. All right. Let's be honest. Okay. So you go knock at the door, and when they open the door, you play like bad officer.
Oh, we're doing good.
That they're looking for you for the lightning storm. They're gonna behead you if you don't.
So you're doing good book, bad rock.
Yeah.
I could try. Don't like beating people up.
Well, you don't have to beat him up. You just, threaten him a little bit.
Just wanted to establish that. All right. I can stick my foot in the door. We can see. I don't think the climbing's gonna work. They've noticed.
Mm.
All right. I go knock on the door.
yeah, and we're gonna take a small break there.
Okay.
Okay.
So we will be back in. We'll try to be back in 5 minutes. It will probably be 5 minutes because we are responsible adults.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yep.
We have high deception today.
Yep.
So we'll be back soon and stick around. Yeah.
Yep.
We have high deception.
Yep.
So we'll be back soon and stick around. Yay. And we're back. Hello. Odd, you were approaching
Yes.
the building, the entrance.
Mm-hmm. I knock.
Yeah. It takes a while. You hear someone shuffling things behind the door.
Mm-hmm.
And
Can I tell anything about what they're shuffling behind the door? Does it sound like something heavy or
Make
big?
a perception
lot of
roll.
stuff. Like they're...
And I will set up the difficulty because why did I close that window? I need that one all open all the time. Since you only can use by ear, it's a little bit harder, but you can make a roll.
Okay. Oh no. I got 2 threats.
It sounds heavy. Real heavy.
Oh. Alright.
And then the door opens a little bit, and I'm still not interested in whatever it is you want to.
Oh, we're not selling anything. I put my foot in the door.
Well, if you're not selling anything, why are you with one of those people? They're here for my books, aren't they?
Oh, you mean the dryad?
Yeah.
No, we noticed that your house is a little bit crumbly, and my friend's an architect. We wanted to make an assessment. We're putting together a plan to maybe like take down, get a grant to do some renovation in the area. I'm lying.
Yeah.
Did you just say that aloud?
Yep. I don't say I'm lying. But yeah, Odd's social skills are terrible, except for they're slightly better in coercion and deception. So
I'm just giving you a thumbs up for
that's what I'm going with. Like, I have an architect with me. We're gonna look at your roof.
Yeah, I'm gonna see the whole.
It's a bad idea, but it's the only one I have.
While this is all going on, I'm checking out those planks of wood that are off to the side.
Yeah, they look like they are about 40 years old or something. They are not
I'm
new.
just basically assuming if they're covering anything up.
No, they are nothing.
Being discarded.
You can see some big nails has been pulled out from it, but they're still sticking through. So it seems a little bit like someone has pushed the plank out from inside.
Mm.
And I need to look up a thing. What skill to use to use for the other way. I think that's.
Yeah, I thought perception was like
No,
both.
it's vigilance, I think.
Oh, okay. Go figure.
Yeah. At least I'm gonna use that.
All right.
And yeah, make a deception roll.
All right. Here we go. Oh no. That's a solid bad roll.
Do you think I was born this century?
Yes.
Well, I'm not. So, and then the person's trying to shut the door, and it's what?
I'm gonna push it, and then if it didn't work, I'm gonna go with the brute force method.
Yeah, so they're trying to shut the door, but your foot is in the way.
Yep. No, listen. Well, she's kind of interested in your books. We weird stuff's been happening, and we sort of thought that some of the books that you might have here are old ones that were left by the previous people and like be useful.
Make a charm roll.
I'm worse at charm. Oh god. The failure and a threat.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. see.
It's going real well, y'all. Real well.
Well, I think I used the wrong skill, so...
Yeah.
But I'm gonna let it roll anyway.
Okay.
So it's because it would have been more difficult otherwise. Well, you're not gonna take my books?
No.
Okay, you can come in then.
Thanks.
And the door opens even further to let you in.
Who is this person that I've been talking to?
I will. You don't know their name, but they are. For someone who claims to have been born not this century, they look pretty spry. And I've dropped the card.
Let's be fair, spry is only a word you ever use to describe old people.
Yeah, but
Ooh, my crush. Yes.
I dropped the card in Roll20.
Oh.
I will woo her with books.
And I will show them to the players as well. Okay, I'm Devereaux. I'm the caretaker here. If you just come in, and we can shut the door real quick before other people.
Oh, yeah. No. Hey, come on.
What?
You know... Oh, you
Yeah.
meant just me.
Yeah, and the door is still open, so I mean you can just.
I'm
rush
already
in.
by her. As soon as she said, "Hey, come on,"
Yeah, no.
I'm booking it.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay,
So
hurry in.
should I?
Yeah,
stay?
come in, you two. Come. You seem to be
walk
a
up.
cluster of
Yeah.
humans.
These are
Oh.
my business associates.
I didn't think dryads had associates, but okay. And then when all of you inside, they shut the door, and then you see that they on the side just pull this big suit of armor on a stand in front of the door to act as a block.
You know, with the planks and stuff outside, it wouldn't take much for me to make a better locking system than dragging that thing back.
Yeah, that sounds complicated. This works.
Not really.
I never go outside anyway, so.
Oh, me neither. Except for now, of course.
Yeah.
No.
But-
Okay.
Don't take any books, okay? I have chased away a few of your people before. There were 2 of them. They were trying to steal some of my books. And
Oh
some-
yeah, these my cousins.
Yeah.
Well, I won't take any, but you know, if you're offering, you know, it's.
I
fine.
don't. And your cousins, I bit one and they tasted bad. Like sort of true. Sort of
You don't eat
tree
them.
Sap. It's.
You tried to... Don't try to eat people. It's not polite.
It's not polite to come in and steal books either.
Also, I taste delicious. If you ask me.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no. Okay, come in.
Eat some berries.
And they lead you through. So you want the old master's books, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yes, but not necessarily. I'll just say that. All right. So we've heard from around the bush, around the grapevine, around town that
Are you from the newspaper?
No.
no.
Okay.
We've heard from around town that there was a man that used to live here, or someone that used to live here.
Yeah, the old master. He's
He's still here?
no, he's dead now. They chopped his head off.
Okay, yeah. Same guy. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
But you moved in here.
Well, I moved in a little bit before. I was sort of an understudy for a little while.
You worked for him.
Oh.
Yeah, I wrote down things. I made sure the paperwork was in order.
Okay, you might be somebody we need to talk to then, definitely. Because
Weird stuff's been happening around town. I don't know if you noticed. You probably have, though.
did you
no,
know
I-
why they took his head?
Where they took his head?
Why?
Why? Because he was doing things with magic that you shouldn't have been doing, apparently. I was not involved in that. And
What
they
magic
thought that his head should, come off as a punishment.
No, I'm wondering whether you know specifically what that magic was.
No. I did just most of the cataloging and cleaning up his notes. I didn't bother to, read it. I just copied the letters because it was simple.
Have any of his notes or books or sources or anything like that disappeared since he died?
I don't know. I don't usually go and look. I have my own things.
Well, you should keep track of that kind of stuff. It's kind of important. That's
just
why we have, the library.
somebody else is doing the same magic that he did, which is why they wanted to take his head off.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
good.
what he said.
So let's go up to his study then. Well, my study now. I still...
Nice house, by the way.
Yeah, I need to find someone to clean it a little bit, but then again, it's sort of homey. The dust is mine.
Oh, I'm used to dust.
And they lead you up through the stairs to the second floor. And go in a big room, and you can see there's a sort of it's a fireplace in there.
Mm-hmm.
Are they human?
Yeah, well, sort of human. They the eyes look a little bit weird, pale. The skin is also not so much colory. But they look human otherwise.
Okay.
So, where are you from?
I am from here.
I've never seen you before.
Yeah, no, I usually stick in my room and write. That's why I was wondering if you were from the newspaper. I've been sending them stuff, and I hope they would, publish.
Oh.
Well, I may know some people at the newspaper in exchange for, books.
No, I need to I need to get published on my own terms, not have someone bribe me in. That would be.
I'm not saying I'd bribe. I'm just saying, I know people that I could introduce you to, and but it's fine. It's fine. We get bigger priorities anyway. So
yeah.
Just keep it in mind.
Yeah. So this is his study. It's mine now. I write my stories over there. And I sometimes pretend there's a fire in here because it was nice, but
A nice and fire.
I tried to light a fire, but it was sort of a fire hazard, and you know.
It's dangerous. Well, musty. And it's the same situation here where everything's like kind of blockaded off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bookcases here are, overfull with books, and they are, also some
Kind of like behind you.
more. There are also stacks on the floor, just building up like mounds of old books. I haven't cataloged those because now, when the old master died, I thought I don't need to.
Okay. I want to try something with magic.
Okay.
What I want to do is effectively some form of divination type magic, where I want to basically cast a spell on the rubbing that I've got of the runes and stuff. And the idea being for it to lead me to books that may be connected in some way with, say, runes in them, what have you.
Text search.
The problem is, I mean, the magic system is really, really cool and everything, but figuring out precisely which bit you want isn't always easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be considered utility because it's story driven.
Divination.
Yeah, they don't actually have a section which is divination.
Mm.
So I'm just ruining this utility because it covers,
Yeah.
I mean, it covers detect magic.
Yeah. Utility works.
Okay, so that would be just a straight one of the 3 magic skills that I am best at.
Yeah. I'm going to set the difficulty. It's set, so you can just roll.
Okay, it's going to be Arcana. Yeah, no, I failed.
but you got a lot of advantage. When you try to locate this, it fails to locate a specific book.
Okay.
But instead it points towards one of the unsorted piles.
Well, if you don't mind, that's where I'd like to start to see if it has anything to do with this.
Okay. You can do that. I'm gonna go back to my desk.
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
I'm Christopher, by the way.
I'm Devereaux.
Pleased to meet you.
Tranquil.
Odd.
Noted. Pleased to meet
And
you.
she is.
Was that a pun? A joke? I'm good at detecting those.
I'm not.
Yeah, make it loud. Alright, you're just gonna have to get used to it.
He's pretty good at them.
So what is it you're writing other than writing for the stuff to go in the newspaper?
Oh yes, can we read your stories?
Well, it's... sure. This one is the most complete. I finished this one 20 years ago.
How old are you?
I'm about 210. I think it's a little bit hazy at the edges.
Is there anything that I've ever read about before that would imply to me what she might be?
Make well, you know some
the same thing.
people, so I will set a base difficulty. It's quite easy, but yeah, you can make a lore roll.
Okay.
Can I do that as well?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. What you can tell, they are probably vampire.
I get really excited. I get a really excited look when I figure it out.
Yeah.
And haven't been outside in 210 years?
Well,
or...
I have been outside sometimes. I mean, I go out to get something to eat. I have those in a sort of a big bottle downstairs. And I have... occasionally I go out to send mail to people. I don't really know how the post system works, so I just hand deliver it to their houses. But I try not to speak to people because people are weird
That's not right.
and judgmental.
I've been told that many times.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the most complete. I need to probably revise it now because I have learned to write a little bit better. It's called the Runaway Heiress.
Sometimes, though, if you talk to people, it gives you like story ideas and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Someone I spoke a little bit to the gargoyle on the top of the building.
Oh, yeah, I saw someone up there.
Yeah, and they gave me some ideas. So I'm right now working on this thing I'm calling Hidden Passion.
It's like a love story.
Oh, yes. Romance stories are my forte. I hope to get published one day. I mean, time is on my side.
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard to get, it's hard to get one of those correspondence relationships with the editors that you probably need to get published because they tend to die so quickly.
Yeah. Yeah. They're not very, you
Yeah.
know.
The one they have now, I think he's just been there for 10 years or so, and he...
That's quite a long time for them, though.
While they're talking, I'm gonna kind of like, I'm not touching anything, but I'm
Yeah.
walking along the stacks of books looking at titles of things to see if anything stands out to me.
I've started scanning through the pile.
Yeah, in the pile you find some some of the books seem to be have pages torn out from them. Some of the pages are actually still in the pile, but they are quite a bit missing, and it seems like this was some sort of a ritual notebook. As for titles on the bookshelves, there are two kinds of bookshelves. There are the ones that the old master had, and they are just piles and piles in what seems to be no particular order. Then there are the books that probably belong to Devereaux, and they are much neater and in alphabetical order according to subject matter, and there are a lot of self-help books. There are some grammar in 5 different languages.
I like the way you have these organized.
Yeah,
It's nice.
When I was a kid, I wanted to work in a library.
My girlfriend. I blush a little bit, and well, I work in one. We don't really always hire outsiders, but you never know.
Yeah. Your library, you seem to need to be a dryad for most of the cases, and I'm sort of well.
Well, there's no sunshine in there, so.
Oh, you noticed. Okay. Yeah. I can go out in sunlight. It's itches a little bit. I'm not that far gone. But I have considered to applying to the castle. They have a library in there,
No, don't do that.
Have you heard anything? I mean,
well, you really haven't been out much. So there was like a lightning storm a couple days ago, and people are disappearing. And there's the Duchess, and she's kind of weird, and she's bringing lots of people, and they're probably all crazy or like murderers. And it's just not. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. That's what I'm saying. It's just not a good idea. Also, they're bougie as fuck. So
there's a new Duchess. That explains a little bit why there are, lights in the castle and why people are there. I thought it was just, people.
Yeah, people live there.
To be fair, there's no evidence whatsoever that they've got anything to do with weird stuff that's going on.
Right, but they're really rich, and rich people usually are up to no good. So,
well,
I've just read things. That's all.
I used to be rich.
Technically, I am kind of.
Oh.
Well,
Okay, well, not in all circumstances. Okay, it just it's coincidental, really.
But yeah, well, do you want any help with anything? I can.
Foot mouth.
I just want to read through the old master's books to figure out whether the information related to what's going on now came from him or whether it's coincidence or that sort of stuff.
Yeah, you notice that they are when you.
That's what I'm telling her.
Okay. Well, it should be in the books.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing while I've been talking.
I
haven't actually looked at anybody as I've spoken. I've been reading the entire time.
Yeah, he had a notebook. It's not been properly transcribed or anything. But you have it there. It should be in pages 155 and upwards, I think.
Oh.
Those pages are not there. It stops at 73, 75. 74. It's even. Yeah.
Okay, so I scrape and then I go like that to show her that it's gone.
Did you?
No.
I've been in front of you the entire time.
That is true. Well,
I start looking through the loose pieces that are amongst the books just to see if any of them are from there.
yes, some of them are, but it's lower 100 pages. But
I'm guessing it wouldn't take much, with the utility management to basically take the page that belongs there and just put it back in.
This is
Magical sellotape.
and it looks like they were always sort of having a minor panic attack.
Odd will go over. You didn't notice. It was okay. You don't go over there too often.
Yeah, but who would do such a thing? It's
Someone who sent people after me or not me, but yeah.
And they've killed at least one person.
Yeah.
The Duchess.
I don't know if it's
Probably.
maybe.
they killed the
Don't know.
Dutch?
No.
No.
We're trying
Never
to figure
mind.
out who's doing this. There's some weird magics going on, and someone attacked me when we started asking questions and did this weird ritual stuff that made a bunch of people disappear around town.
Okay, Nicholas, I'm going to be really, 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 really bad at it, but I want to do the equivalent of one sort of insight thing to see whether she's genuinely surprised that these pages are missing.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to be really bad at it, but
yeah.
And they think that the person that did it originally 150 years ago was this master guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's why we wanted to,
meet you, and you're so lovely and so nice
I'm not sure what it's going to be though.
and so pretty.
Yeah. It's going to be vigilance.
Okay. I actually have a point in that.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. I don't have anything useful.
Nah, I'm not going to do this. Okay, is it ready to go?
No, because I'm figuring out what to use for it. Yeah, that can work.
Okay. Let's see how badly I roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, that's a fair.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
They are very hard to read if this is... I mean, first off, they tend to be a bit expressionless. And then they have not socialized with other people. So a lot of the cues are really, really off. And you are, not the people person you think you are.
Oh, poor Chris.
I don't pick on people. I pick up on cues from people that display the left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
So. Okay. Okay. So you said you haven't looked at these for a while. When was the last time you interacted with this stack specifically?
Right. I think it was difficulty go down. It was a while ago. But I'm gonna say 90 years ago. I moved it from over there to here. No, I lie. 90 years, 2 months, and 5 days.
Not specific.
Well, we now have a time window as to some point as to which these could have been stolen.
In the last 90 years.
Yeah, it's probably... If you say this, if this is linked to what's happening out there, I'm thinking perhaps it's a little bit closer to today's date.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to ask you something, which is going to go against what you said. I'll preface it with say, basically, I'd like to take the journal with me so we can use it to help track down things, but I will bring it back.
He's pretty trustworthy.
And when I come back, I'll also help sort out the front door so we can keep people out easier. I'll do that.
Okay.
That's what I do. I make improvements to houses.
I have a question about the lock.
Yes.
Does this mean it will lock when I leave the house?
I could come up with something that does that, yes.
Because that's what I'm lacking right now.
Okay. In which case, how good is your memory for... Before today, when was the last time you went out?
That was...
Well, not gone out. When was the last time? Yeah, went out, basically.
Went out?
Basically left long enough that somebody could have gone into the house.
Oh yeah. That makes it easier. I went out to hand over one of my manuscripts. That was 1 month and 2 days ago. And perhaps 15 hours, give or take, a couple.
Okay.
Wow.
You've got a really good memory.
Before that, basically, is that roughly how often you go out? Once a month?
Well, yeah, mostly, yeah. Sometimes it's a little bit longer. And
From everything I've learned so far, how long do I think it would have taken somebody, as a rough guess, having gotten hold of these notes before they would have been able to start casting?
You don't know, because you don't have the proper rituals.
No, I was just wondering, because I've seen the effects of the end effects of it.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how they are written, you could probably start casting them right from the pages or something.
Okay.
If you want
So
to.
that's possible, but it was just a month ago that they got them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You better sort it out so you can.
And I think last time I went out on a date was 175 years ago, 3 months, 12 days, and a sunset?
Oh, that sounds lovely.
No, it wasn't. It was terrible.
Oh, didn't work out then, huh?
No. I choked on a fish.
Well, that's okay. I've never been on a date. Ever.
That's good. It's much better to read about them. I might have some books if you want some.
Yes.
But you need to return them.
Yes.
And she's holding up a book, and then they look really odd at you. And
It's like grabbing onto it at the other end. Just...
yeah, do you intend to return it?
Uh-huh.
I was just wondering if I have to make you roll a deception.
She'll think about it.
Okay, here, but please return it. I mean, I am not the library, so I don't have, late fees or anything. Except if you do return it, some blood would be nice if you could bring.
Okay.
Because it's a little bit boring to drink the same blood that has, it's my blood that I have downstairs. It's about a month old now, and it's not the nicest.
Okay.
Where do you get it from?
The butcher.
Oh. Oh, you don't do like the live,
No. No, that would be ghastly. No, I'm not a monster. I'm a serious author, and then you can't, go out and drink your potential readers. That would be no.
So about the ritual book, was that a deal?
Yes.
Thank you very much. I will take good care of it.
I trust you. I
Thank
think. Can I help you with anything? Odd?
No, I'm all right. This is nice. This has been good. I think we've got a nice foundation laid for a continuing relationship here. I feel good.
You're kind of rushing it a little bit. I'm not.
Oh, I didn't mean like in one of your books or relation.
Okay.
Just for like this talking. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, it gets a little bit lonely at times.
Yeah. No, we'll come back with your books and yeah, some blood. You ready? Look at the rest of the group.
I look around longingly at the other books that she has and kind of give them. Okay.
I shall put the journal away in one of my satchels.
Yeah.
Got my book.
Yeah, and I'm gonna see what the book is called.
It's one that is it one that she wrote, or like just one of her like smutty fantasy novels?
I'm thinking it's probably one she didn't write, because it looks
Just comes on good recommendations.
Yeah, it has a proper cover and how hard can it be to find a proper book generator?
In the Midnight Grove.
Sounds romantic.
A Feather from My Heart.
Feather from my heart. Oh, I'm gonna write that down.
I'm very excited about this. I love romance novel titles. They're great. No, Jonquil's good here, so.
Yeah.
I'm good. Unfortunate.
Sorry, odds.
I could linger more, but it's fine.
Yeah.
What time is it now?
No question.
I don't know. I have curtains.
No, I was asking.
Yeah, and exactly that's.
I'll peek outside. Just kind of like open it up like a little tiny bit.
And I was gonna say that it's please leave time, because it's getting a little bit intrusive with people in my home.
I get it. We'll go.
Thank you. Please stop by in a few weeks or so.
Well, I'll have this read like tonight, but okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can handle people on a day-to-day basis.
Okay, 2 days.
Okay.
Okay, next week. All right, that's fine. Goodbye.
Odd will start trying to herd.
I've been waiting by the door.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably evening by now.
Well, I got nothing from that.
No, you got a book. I think she likes you.
Maybe, but I mean nothing.
Well, just put it into context. When you were walking into the house, it was, don't even think about touching my books. And then she gave you a book.
See? Progress.
Okay, that's true.
And we got a timeline-ish.
Yeah, I'm thinking I may want to go back to the library at some point because I want to see if there's a way we can use magic to track the missing pages. Given that
We're close now, but there's no watch in her hand, by the way. She just looks at her wrist.
I love it. It's half past Freckle.
I could probably get you in. It's fine.
I'm just thinking because that's the only way at the moment I can think of progressing stuff. Is that we need to try and find out what happened to the pages from this journal because they are likely how this happened.
I'm gonna talk to the gargoyle. I think up there.
Maybe they know where he took it. If the gargoyle lives here.
They may have seen who snuck in the house and exited with a bunch of papers torn out.
That's
Not a lot of visitors here, so.
how are you planning to get up there?
I'll just climb.
Listen.
Yeah. You're shouting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, from my previous experience with shouting at gargoyles, I just immediately go.
Yeah.
And you hear this growly noise that something moves up there and yes.
Do you fancy yourself a defender of justice?
Oh. Sure, why not?
How long ago was this that he disappeared?
Like a month was the last time she left the building, so.
Okay, so a month ago, about there was like a specific. She's very good with memory.
I can't hear you properly. I'm getting down, and
Okay, we'll wait.
and then you can see the wings unfold. And he jumps out, and you can see the shadow, and then he glides down and lands next to you.
It was very graceful.
I'm a gargoyle. We are the epitome of graceful.
Okay, so anyway, there was about a month ago. There was the young person that lives here. She left, and someone came in the night and stole some things. We were wondering, since you have such watchful eyes, and I don't think you ever sleep anyway, did you perchance see someone that wasn't the person that lives here come inside?
Well, that sounds a month ago.
Right, but you might have a good memory. You look like you've got a bit of good memory.
Decent. The moon, same position almost. There were some people loitering about. I didn't pay attention because...
Some people? Like
Yeah.
Like a group?
I don't know. They were down here. I was up there trying to sleep.
Did you see where they went?
No, I think there were 4 of them. Perhaps 5. There were 2 suddenly outside anyway, and then I don't know where the other went. And then
Is there anything about them that stood out? Which would help?
It's one of them had a shiny top.
Like hair?
No, more
Like bald?
helmet.
I think a helmet.
Oh, a helmet.
A shiny top.
Helmet? Shiny top.
Yeah, and the other one had a sort of a. I don't know if it was a hood or if it was just, very fine, silky hair. From the
Silky
distance, they look a bit the same. And one of the others that was suddenly missing, they had fine clothes, though. I could tell.
I told you so. I look over at Christopher.
Very fine coat. Quite a bit. It wasn't just made to be fancy. It was made to last and withstand some rugged weather. So I mean, I think I've made a few of those.
Oh, you do tailoring.
Yeah. And he puffs up a little bit, and you can see that he has a vest on.
I love him.
It's like crocheted.
Yeah, and he has really big hands, but he's holding on and just standing there. And yeah, I have a sort of a clothes shop. A few blocks away, so that's where I spend most of my time.
That's nice. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a goggle. I mean, that doesn't mean we all live and work outdoors. I mean,
Yeah. No, I totally get it. I love it. Love to stop by your shop. What's it called?
damn it.
No.
No, that's fine.
Generic Taylor 01.
I'm thinking.
Sweet threads.
Don't thread on me.
Don't.
Oh my god.
I love it.
Oh.
Nice. All right. Can.
So, if I might inquiry a little bit, what is it you do?
Oh, me? I'm a doctor. I have a little clinic down. Yeah.
Stitching up unfortunate softies.
Yeah. Yeah. Mostly just, bumps, bruises, stuff like that. Broken bones sometimes people like. But it's good.
Yeah, I can.
What's going on?
I can imagine. I have seen some of the people in this town. They are soft. They need someone to take care of them.
I try.
Anyway, I think that's all I can remember about the people.
Thanks. Very helpful.
If it was a coat I made, it's possible. I'm not entirely sure. It was, it was dark. But I can look, and if you come back to the store, I can check out the ledger. I should have.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and I'll definitely. I think I need some new, socks. So, yeah.
Socks.
Socks. I like socks. Feet get chilly in the shade.
Interesting. I didn't think about that.
Socks, my friend.
I'll write that down.
All right, let you get back to resting up there.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Yep. Night, people.
Good night.
And he
Good night.
leaps up and the wings unfold and he flies up.
This is going pretty well.
And I'm thinking we're gonna stop there.
Yep.
It's a little bit short this session.
It's all right.
It's cool. I mean,
We're missing our Slancha.
One person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I really don't want to get too far ahead.
Too far without her. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a problem to recap. But
Well, we flirted with a really cute NPC, and then we and
So yeah, we will do the normal outro. Who you are, where we can find you, and what you like the most about this session.
I'll start. Hi, Mara. I am at Yarn Quester, and my favorite thing about this session was gargoyle socks. Thank you for coming up with a clothes shop name. I appreciate it a lot. It was cute. And the book titles. I like titles.
the little details,
Yeah.
small things in life.
It's like salt.
Yeah, I'm Adelaide. You can find me at Adelaide on Twitter. I got a lot of shows upcoming for August through October that's pinned there. My favorite thing about this was, probably Gargoyle Taylor. Yeah. And that very weird conversation about socks. Just strange. You never can expect anything that comes out of Odd. I'm always enthralled.
So yeah, Mole at Mole Thulu in most places, and I think what I loved was just Devereaux's complete obliviousness to John Quill's
Infatuation.
Flesh.
She likes books. She wants to be a librarian.
It's like this NPC was specifically made to.
I'm Niklas Nyvinter at Twitter.
Making our amazing NPC portraits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got to show that one to the people because I controlled the overlay today.
Go.
So cool.
Very always good.
But yeah, it's and the NPCs, the gargoyle was made by Art of Bartlett at Twitter, and Devereaux was by Sam. So thank you for those.
Yes. Thank you.
Where Devereaux were the undead named Devereaux in an archive in the old district dreams of publishing their trashy romance novel.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I love people who supplies good NPCs and then allows me to run with them. Probably into walls and stuff. But
That was awesome.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
This has been fun, and I hope you will show up for the next session where Jess will be joining us again.
Exciting. Can't wait. 2 weeks.
Yeah, in 2 weeks.
Yep.
So, bye, people.
Bye.
Yeah, in 2 weeks.